Hey guys, now we'll see TypeScript with Express. So basically we'll build an API using Express application, like a normal API, just get and post request, and we'll use TypeScript for that. And for that we need one thing more, that is TS node. So this package will use TS node in our application. So let's just jump back to the code. So I'll go to my folder, I'll make a new folder, I'll say ts-express. Now I'll open with code. Now I'll make two folders. First is my build after building, and another one will be my ts folder. So ts where all my TypeScript will be, and in build my, after like compiling, all my code will be there. Okay, so let's just go to ts and make a file, and we'll say like app.js. okay, oh sorry, it's ts. So everything's fine. Now we'll just say like open the terminal, and we'll say cd ts. We'll say tsc, it's compile all the files. So basically it's nothing there in app.ts, so we'll just say console.log hello, and we'll just say tsc, and let me just write the file name. So you can see the file has been compiled. So now what we'll do, it's coming in the same folder, so we have to change the folder. It should come in the build. Firstly remove this, yeah. So firstly we'll say tsc init will initialize the TypeScript. So we got a configuration file, we got a bunch of options. So we'll say here output directory, let me just search it quickly. See, now I'll just say go 2 steps back into the previous directory, and there is a directory called build. Just save my files there, and there is something called, just check node, where node is written. Yeah, I'll say module resolution node. Okay, so everything's fit. I mean like fixed. Now if I just delete this file app.js, build is totally empty. As soon as I compile it, we are getting in the same folder. I think there's something messed up in the output directory dash 2 step back in the build. Yeah, everything looks fine to me. Maybe this file was created before, that's why. Let me just create a file again, and we'll say app.ts, maybe server.ts. now we'll say console.log hello. Now we'll say tsc, and the file got compiled, and we got in the server.js. See, we got use strict, everything's perfect. Now we'll just show you something else. If I say constant name equals to hello, if I just compile it, so in the server.js file we are getting, okay, I wrote in the server.js file, I have to write in the server.ts file. So if I say constant name equals to hello, and if I just compile it, let the error be, I'll just say tsc compile. Now if I go to server.js, it's showing me variable, so we have to change it to const. So we'll go here, and we can see target, we just say target es6, not es5. Okay guys, everything's done. Now let me just remove everything. Everything's fine. Now I'll just compile again. Now file is empty. Now we'll install few dependencies for ts. So first is types, so we need express, so we'll say types slash express because we're gonna need express. I think I'm gonna just use express only, nothing else, another package. So here I'll say for importing express we used to say constant express equals to require express, and you can see this was so hectic. I know it's completely working fine, there's no error showing, but that's not required. If you I mean you can just directly say, let me share, it's showing you the require call may be converted to an import. Instead of writing this length, I can just say import express from see, now it's so much easy. Now you don't have to put equal to with whatever you require, you just directly import it, whatever package you are using, whatever you are doing. And apart from that, if there is any like any other module, you can import like this only from that modules also. So now here we'll build the application. We'll say app.listen, sorry, we'll build the application firstly. We'll say constant app equals to express. Now we'll say app.listen and we'll say listen on port 4000. Everything's fine. If I just compile it, and you can see we got so much of code which we didn't write, like I don't know what this thing means. So anyways, so this is my normal express application. So now what I'll do, I'll just say here what type of this app is. So I'll say express dot application. This is my application. See, now you're telling it's an express application. If you want to build a route, you say app.listen, sorry, app.get, make a get route, and here you will say I have a request comma response, you have a get next. Okay, now here you just say res.send any data you are sending, yeah, normal data. See, can I write a string here? I can't, I thought so. So basically you are just a route where you are sending a data. So here also you can just tell what type of data you have. So I'll say it is express dot request, it's a request, it's a express dot application, oh sorry, not application, response, and this is express dot next function. See, now if I compile it like normal, and if I go to server.js, you can see I got a bunch of stuff. I think this same, nothing much. Now what can I do? It's better to use like this. I can just put a comma and I say, or I can just in the next line only I can just use that. I'll say import, I want application, and this not express service static core, I just say express. Then I have a request, response, or let me make it in a flow. Firstly request, then response, then next function. Yeah, now I can just remove this. Instead of writing here like this, I'll just say application, here I'll say request, here I'll say response, here I'll say next function. See, now it's so much easy. Now you can just compile it. See, no problem. If you come here, you can see this is the same, not much change because you have just given here like what are those stuff. But like if you are just go to server.js, and I'll just make a new this, I'll say td to build. If I say npm is npm, I'll say node server.js, it won't run because we haven't installed it. So what most people do, they just put the ts file inside build only, so you can do that, but I thought separate will be much explanatory. So I'll just firstly install express here, or you can just put the ts here then install everything at once, that also work. Now I'll say node server.js. So I think server is running because I'm not printing anything. If I go to localhost port 4000, the data. Now I can just say here call a function. So this is my function add constant add. Now this function will return a number, and I just say return 5 plus 2, or maybe a plus b, what I'm getting. And here I just call the function, maybe here constant result equals to add, and it will be a number, and I just send the result. Yeah, and I just call this function. So everything's fine, but there is one thing problem. You are not telling the value, so I'll say just add a like 5,2. So I'm sending, so here you have to receive it also. So I'll say receive a as number, comma b as number. Yeah, if I, why is this error here, number? Okay, I think I just should remove this. I think there's something missing. Okay, yeah, it will be equal to, not like this. Yeah, now everything's fine. Then return is make, I can just put in a bracket. Yeah, now it's much better. So now if I just build it, and you see how it came here in the server.js file. So where our function is, so this is our function constant add 0 a comma b, return a plus b, nothing much. Okay, and these I don't know what they have written. I'm just completely clueless. And if I just again run this, I'll get like 7 or 5. Oh, invalid status code 7. Okay, constant result add a 5,2. What's the error? Invalid status code invalid. I don't have to send a status code. Okay, I shall say status 200. Now let me just send directly. Let's dot status dot send constant result add 52. If I go to server ts file, there is no any error. Maybe some logic mistake I have made somewhere. Application express add 5,2. Maybe that we are sending a string, that may be a problem. I don't know. Just let me just send a string normal, but it's just normal. You can just check afterwards. So yeah, we're getting the result. There may be a problem with the numbers, trying to send a number. So, or we can just say result, we can just change to string and we can say result. Yeah, that also works. You can just say string result. Yeah, now I just say again localhost port 4000. So we are getting 7 normal. So I'll just do it here also. So we'll say I am sending the string. So I'll just compile it. Compile. If I go to server.js, so it's look like this. Okay, normal. So this is your basic server setup of Express.js. You can just have external files, then you can just import that also. I mean, just you have a like modules, just put it and export, import. So this is what about like normal Express application in TypeScript.